This might be the most important, most aura-farmed, most controversial arc of Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, where the creators had to go on a hiatus because they quite frankly can't mess this up, as it attacks the very nature of why we love Frieren. The beginning of Yeeting the Feet Goddess Serie arc begins with the introduction of the Shadow Warrior assassins by this old guy that gets the upper hand on Stark and Frieren in what is a purposeful introduction to show an entirely different world of Frieren that's not only extremely dangerous in terms of battle prowess, but it attacks the very core themes that the story of Frieren consists of. Light spoiler warning guys, in this video I will be tackling Frieren's biggest themes and how the Foundation Festival arc looks to address and counter its biggest lessons. That is why these Shadow Warriors even exist. Also, if you guys want to dive deeper into particular characters and what can potentially happen for their characters, like a Yubel, Megane, Stark, Frieren, and maybe a video where fans want to see certain things happen within the arc, check out these videos. But there will be more to come, so let's jump right into it. When examining the story of Frieren, it's most important to address its biggest message and the core themes that help drive such a thought-provoking, self-reflective narrative. Simply enough, these core themes can easily be plucked from the first couple of episodes. First, let's talk about the symbolism of the flowers. It's one where it's connected to the first time Himo got rizzed by Frieren. It's that blue moon weed flower that bloomed on top of this building structure, native to Himo's orphanage, helping revive the field of flowers that an old Himo statue stood upon. It's one where it connects to the very origins of magic when humanity began accepting it. It is Frieren's own master, Lame's favorite spell in creating that field of flowers. The field of flowers spell is one that connects on top of the beauty of what flowers already represent. Quite simply, flowers are beautiful and meant to be shared with the world and the ones you love. This is what Shadow Warriors hope to get rid of, that beauty that has proliferated across humanity in various ways. It's a new tool for humanity to create more beauty out of, inspire one to produce possibility from impossibility, or it's a tool where one can look at it as a danger to humanity. This may be one of the reasons why these Shadow Warriors want to extinguish it and all the people that champion it. That may mean stunning humanity's progress in the name of security. The statues are another symbol of legacy and remembrance, prevalent throughout Frieren. Even your boy Himo knew the importance of generational Riz. One can even argue Mr. Generational Riz chose legacy over chasing personal feelings of romance, as if Frieren could even compute what romantic feelings even mean before Himo grew smaller. Through statues, legends, and lore, often the details morph over time, like the legend of the fake sword, and the physical appearance of them start to change, like in the statues. However, these are a part of the collection of symbols that play into Frieren's overall message. It is humanity's superpower because having shorter lifespans means finding ways to carry on the messages of the already departed. Himo being gone, the hero of the South being gone, Craft the monk's entire history being dwindled down to statues of the forgotten heroes. These are clear examples of the remnants of the past that tried to pass on valuable lessons to the modern era, to live a better tomorrow and to not make the same mistakes of the old. This is where once again the introduction of Shadow Warriors, aka Shadow Assassins, is everything the statues are not. Shadow Warriors are the people in society that nobody will remember. They will have left their mark on humanity for better or worse. While they may inspire the entire world, these Shadow Warriors believe in their own righteousness of what they deem is for the good of humanity. They are the ones that think what they are doing is what is best for the world, even if it means yeeting someone. It is something that a person with a statue can never be championed for unless it's for the fate of humanity, and one where everyone can support, like yeeting the Demon King. Shadow Warriors are the dark desires cloaked for good within humanity that justify necessary evils for the greater good. Magic is quite the metaphor for many things in society right now. They can be thought of as technology or even political in nature. Magic is neither good or evil. It is a tool that can be used to create the greatest beauties in the world, or one where fast Zoltrack pew pews or Zoltrack pew pews from really far away are used for death and destruction. I think this is the kind of magic Serie likes.
合格だ。
This is where the arc addresses the key dilemma for why Serie is to be yeeted and why Serie has always thought of the goddess's magic as one deemed worthy only to those that can truly grasp and appreciate it in all its glory. For those with great ambition, like herself, the feet goddess. I mean, the great mage Serie from mythic times.
合格だ。
Nah, it's the feet goddess from the mythic times, has lived long enough to see and experience what most of life has to offer. It's one where boredom is written all over her face, but it's one where she can be seen addressing that symbol of radiant beauty, the symbol of the spread of magic, the symbol that she also painstakingly can't help admit, at least just yet, that magic in the hands of humanity is a good thing, or not. I mean, look at Minas. They call her a witch, and she's an elf, so defiling magic is really in the hands of the beholder. It is one that is consistently in the palm of her hands, as she ponders over and over what Flame has done. Serie, holding these flowers, telling people they didn't pass,
不合格だ。
is a direct denial of what Flame and Frieren represent to the story and its core themes. This is the arc where Yamada Kanehito looks to address to potentially provide the answer for. It's one where the message would naturally lead us to the fact that the side of legacy, from Flame, the Frieren, the Fern, from Aizen and Himo, to the shonen generations like Weirbo and Stark, are what matters for humanity. But can it save Megane from Yubel? However, even Flame herself knows that the power of magic in the hands of mankind doesn't necessarily mean the beginning of a utopia. Humankind progresses at a rapid pace, and even Serie had to admit to Frieren that one day it would be the Demon King, or a Ningen, that will ultimately defeat her. The story continues this trend to bring back recurring motifs, like how Fern excels at shooting fast pew-pews in a way that Frieren cannot. This is further pushed by Undercover, First Class Mage, in Linear or Lineal, as she was able to make the feet goddess kneel for a brief moment. Magic is once again a tool, and it's a tool that can be used for good or bad, as Flame addresses it herself. It is central to the entire Shadow Warriors Yeet Serie arc. Magic is most prevalent among the Empire, with even further advanced knowledge and access to the power of the goddess's magic used by lore of the Shadow Warriors. The Empire capital is the setting, and the Magic Festival Ball is that celebration of magic's impact on society, stemming all the way back to Flame herself, which makes it a good day to yeet the feet goddess as the counter representation at the festival ball where society's elite will be, and one where this celebration of magic in turn is the celebration of Flame and her ideals, may be one that represents bloodshed and the end of all powerful beings that champion magic. Shadow Warriors represent this reduction, where innovation and progress is the purpose of humanity. Warriors themselves don't even need magic to be powerful, which is well explained in this arc that they naturally hold the advantage over mages, just like how we learned in the First Class Mage exam, that everyone has their own weaknesses. It isn't yet revealed why Shadow Warriors like Commander Reve or any other rogue Shadow Warriors commander remnants out there like him that want to get rid of magic, but the answers to that question might already be in our face. This is where this arc is so crucial to the Frieren story, because it can tear down much of the meaning we derive from the story. In a sense, yeeting the feet goddess or not yeeting the feet goddess, Serie can bring about the same or different lessons, which makes this arc so compelling because I think we can all see it either way. A person that represents magic but only for the elites perishes by the hands of humanity she thought so lowly of, or one where she defies her own philosophies and protects the very ningens she deemed not worthy. Either way, it comes down to the question whether these flowers are allowed to bloom, and I think we all know deep down what the answer is. But let me know what you guys think is so fascinating about this arc. Do these Shadow Warriors have a point about what they are doing? Is magic a danger to society? What is Serie looking to actually get out of this arc when she knows people are trying to yeet her? So let me know in the comments below. And do me a favor, guys, hit the like button if you want Serie to survive. And subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakus.com. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.